Okay, this is how we set up XAMPP. So we're going to get it, show you where to get it, how to download it, extract it, set it up, stopping the services, running services, configuring security, removing and replacing the htdocs so you know where to put your own website, and then we'll point Expression Web at it. So let's move this to the side. Okay, so first thing you want to do is you want to go up here to Apache Friends, search for it in Google or Bing, either way you'll find it. Now we're looking at XAMPP, and we're going to do XAMPP for Windows. So by clicking on this link, we're here. Now we scroll down until you see the XAMPP for Windows version. Download the zip. Okay, you'll click on this link. It will then load you towards SourceForge, where people store a lot of open source projects. And when it gets there, it will actually start to automatically download once it gets there. Here we go. Okay, so there we go. Starting to download. Save time. I've already got it downloaded on the desktop here. Now, once it's downloaded, all 166 meg of it, right click, extract. Okay, that will then produce this folder, and inside it is the XAMPP files. Now from here, you want to run setup XAMPP. You can copy this XAMPP folder onto a USB key, and every time you plug it into a machine, run this file. Okay, it will then run through the configuration file. Okay, so that's just configured it all here. If you plug it in again, okay, if there's nothing to configure, nothing to configure. Excellent. So now you want to come down and run the XAMPP control. Do it in American. Okay. Now, if there's nothing to stop, everything looks good here, so I can go start and start. That will give me my Apache ports open and my MySQL ports open. If there is something to stop, you want to go into My Computer, so right click, Manage. This will then bring up a console window where you want to go through the services. Now I search by status. In my particular case, I've already stopped it, but what I looked for was web deployment agent service. So that was running on port 80. The university systems have worldwide web publishing, so you want to stop that to get port 80 up and running. So now I have Apache up and running. So if I bring this back, we are now to here. Alright, so we've done that top part. Now we're going to configure the security. So to do this, we jump back to our browser and we type in localhost, preferably correctly spelled. Now I use Internet Explorer for setting it up because when I type in localhost, it knows where to go. If I use Chrome, Chrome goes off and tries to search for stuff. Okay, so into English, my security. Down here on this link here, security. Give it a password of your choice. Do not forget this password. Make sure you type the same thing. Hit the password changing. Done. So if I go back to security now, I'm secure. Excellent. Now, that has configured the security, which now means we've done this bit. Now, all your websites are stored in this thing here, the htdocs folder. When you start off, it's already got stuff in it. That's all the configuration gear. So what I do is I just rename it, and then I create a brand new blank htdocs folder. So this htdocs is where I'm going to be putting my website. So if I go back to here, close off that second tab, and go straight to localhost like I did last time, now it's telling me I've got nothing in there, which is exactly what I want to see. Now I'll load up Expression Web, and then I will go Site, Open Site, Browse, Desktop, into my XAMPP, look for my htdocs folder, click on Open, Open. Okay, now I'm going to make a brand new index PHP. So PHP, yes, I want to rename it. Open it up, and in here I'll just put in a little bit of PHP code. The basically lets us know that we are up and running. So notice I've got HTML in here as well, and we'll put in the standard hello world. Excellent. So if I save that, now do not test it this way, because this will open up an IIS version, another web server, and it'll be running on the wrong port. Just go back to your browser, make sure there's just localhost, hit the refresh button, and there we go. And that's hello world. Now if I do a quick view source, notice straight HTML, whereas this has got PHP code written around the HTML. That's the main difference. Okay, I'm good. Hope it helped.